when the unthinkable happens and leadership in trying times. Uh, I look forward to reading those. But Connie, big old resume there. But just tell us what you got. You're out teaching, and what is it that you have built here?
Well, the FEMA years for throughout my coaching career and throughout my writing and my leadership stuff. Um, when I would take time, because I'm a firm believer in creating a vision, and when I would sit down to write my vision, I'd have this thought: what does that FEMA time and training that I did have to do with anything that I'm doing today? And it kept coming up and kept coming up. And what was interesting, I'm 72, and last year in January, I was really, really sick, and I had quit doing a lot of the things that I tell my clients to do, like write a vision, listen to a vision, and all of that. And I had decided that I was going to retire. And I had this woman come to me, and she says, "What are you talking about?" And it was partially because I'd been really sick, and I think I was suffering from a little depression or whatever. But anyway, so she gets in my face. She points her finger at me. She says, "You are not quitting because you are changing people's lives and you can't quit. I won't let you quit." So that afternoon, I came home and I sat down and I go, "Okay, Connie, what the hell is really going on here?" And I realized, and I had that thought again: what does that FEMA time and the training that I did have to do with what I'm doing today? And about 2 weeks later, California Association of Realtors, which I work with very closely, um, sent out an email saying, "These are some topics we're interested in for coming up for the coming year." And one of them was disasters. And I wrote them back. I said, "Nobody gets that but me." Because I had always wanted to write a book for consumers after being a FEMA inspector on the things they don't know. So I wrote the first course. It was just a 3 hour course. It wasn't going to be anything more than that. But then we realized there was way more information that needed to be told and way more information that needed to be to help Americans become prepared. You hear numbers everywhere from 15 to 30%, 35% of people are prepared, but they're not totally prepared, even those numbers. So um, I started with one little course and then I wrote another course, and now it's a 4 course certification. And my vision over the next 5 years is to help 30 million Americans become more prepared.
Wow, 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 wow. Now wait a minute, I gotta do that loop. You're sitting there thinking I'm gonna quit, kind of depressed, and and now 30 million people. That's quite a turnaround. That's
my,
big.
my, my sons actually said to me, they go, "What, you're going to be a hermit?"
Yeah, right. No, no, no.
Obviously, that didn't happen.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, thank God for friends like that too, huh?
Oh,
So,
absolutely.
somebody that'll.
Absolutely.
I listened to your podcast this week, several of them, and I noticed listening to you. And by the way, it's Kick Butt Leadership Podcast. If you want to find it, they're fun. Very, very personal, unbelievably personal. I mean, you're coming at us with the real deal.